TikTok platform. Along with that, I'm conducting this very session from the YouTube channel with the name the PABI Show. Definitely, I am the inspiration guide. I am the motivation speaker, lifeline coach, lifeline champion, blogger, YouTuber, content creator, philanthropist, human activist, catalyst of the society, politician, liner of the society, and also the profound, the grandest, and of course the most precious, most pristine sort of a glorious historical affiliation with the multinational company MetLife. It is the very American, life insurance which has been contributing its contribution for the past 158 years of legacy. So whatever the short of my affiliation with this very profound organization, with this profound company, is point to be noted, and the very benchmarks that this company has left, has created for the community, for the human civilization, is really very appreciable. So I am the financial doctor, I am financial manager, financial consultant, group specialist, insurance consultant, field representative, field force. First thing first, the personal policy expert and the service provider with the services that I am actually over here. So without any further ado, this is Paviated 48.86 meter height as with the company that I am here with a legacy of 158 years in the entire universe, or let's say the world, with the various services in promoting and developing and providing such a huge sort of a support in the time of need. Well, the entire world is separated, but my American life insurance company is always been over here in the time of the need, when there are calamities, when there are disaster, and the world are devastating position. So I do really very proud, and I am the MetLifer who is always been encouraging you people from the entire universe. No matter what you are going through, no matter what you are actually been, realizing that your life is not going to be so much profound, so much important, and has not left any sort of influences and the very impacts that you people are desiring for, with the very expertise that you have got from your profession. So this is the very expertise that I am as a communicator, I am as a presenter, Pevi 848.86 medite, conducting this very session for all the people out there, without making biases irrespective of your caste, your religion, your political inclination, your belief, right? So this is the very show that I am always been conducting as for all the audiences, all the people, all the well wishers and the listeners who are always been waiting for me. So this is the very schedule that I've always been over here choosing, because I'm quite a picky person, right? I actually do not want to randomly select the time. I am choosing this very moment, this very timing. This time I consider it is the Brahma Muhurat time, right? So this is the timing that I am always aligned with, that I am always transcendently, divinely collaborated with. I don't know what you people actually going through, but really I'm feeling so much energetically charged, revitalized, and I have my very, agendas, the purposes to make you people realize that life that we are going through has its one short and short of a pattern, the flow, and we people as a very powerful in the level of self-conscious, we need to understand and we need to grab that very opportunities, that very chances. So this is the very platform that I am creating for all the people out there, which is international in level, global, sort of age recognition, if you involve yourself very seriously. So this is the very session that I am the host, conducting this very session for all the people out there, not only just projecting the experiences, not just expressing the very personal stuff randomly, but I am over here choosing the research papers that have been conducted by the scholars, by the intellectual people, by the pradas, that means professor, doctor, post doctor, post doctors, and whatever the findings, whatever the discourses that they have been discussed in the international platform, and that platforms have been tested and chosen for the progress, for the mobilization, for the mobility of the humankind so far. So in every perspective, in every spectrum of the life as a prism, right? So how can you what is the question? I actually didn't get you. Yeah, it's already 3:20, 3 a.m. in the morning, and I'm already been over here motivating you people out there. So it is the very session that I am, as a regular host, mentor, mentoring you, instructing you the very ideas that I am come up with. Mostly, I focus the focal point for the leverage of our characteristics, our mental state, our thinking level, psychologically, physically, mentally, and whatever the knowledge that we have been gaining, that we have been providing from the very different sources, that must be utilized with the effort, confidently, because the knowledge that we people have must be executed practically, because our knowledge must be seen with the eyes of urgency, with a mixture of the pragmatism and with the principles, and that sort of a knowledge must have its utility in our day life. So if we people are not over here believing in ourselves, if we people are not just in the position that we are actually desire to position ourselves without believing ourselves, then that sort of mindset, that sort of uh, you know concepts, that sort of mindset bring might bring chaos in our mind. So this is the very realizations that I've got from inside, because we people as a whole, we are divinely powerful, with the very divine divinity that we are always been injected with by the divine, by the almighty, uh, you know uh, the gods, the goddesses, the power which is very omnipresent, which is very omnipresent and omniscient in its nature. Though we might be atheist, we do not believe in the God, in the existence of the God, but in a direct way or in indirect way, there are, the worshipper of some sort of a power, and that power is definitely the good that has been over here, uh, you know, uh, giving us the signals that I always consider that signals are the signals that are sent by the universal power. So our ways of thinking, our ways of designing, our ways of customizing the mental state is the very genuine, very authentic self of making ourselves aware in every aspect of our life. As I am spiritual guru, I am the religious person. Due to this region also, the glimpses, the very contents that I am showing over here is fully engulfed with the test of the very ideas that I am experiencing myself while going through these very phases in my life as well. So I am as a mentor, I am as a person who is concerned about the philosophical, political, social, geopolitical, economical, change in any particular human beings has always been contributing myself for making you people understanding whatever the ideas that I'm going through, no matter what this very society gonna, criticize, because whether you people do better or whether you people do worst or whether you people do the best, there will be always a criticizer in the society. But we need to ignore that sort of noises. We need to step down and we need to believe in our strength, the inner strength that is eternal, that is never ending, power that has always been guiding us, being the rider of the sea. So we need to understand where we are going through, what we are talking about, what are our actual disposition, the voices that we are actually come up with, because people are the people actually are the internal source of power, internal source of knowledge, the knowledge that can be sustainable for the development of entire human civilization. So exploring each and every ideas that I suppose personally, that ideas, that insights, that courses that I am providing over here is literally very powerful. That short of realization will definitely gonna bring the huge transformation in the life of the people, and that can be realized, that can be sensed, that can be uh, you know analyzed from inside. So I'm Pavi, 84.86 meter height, and this is the very morning schedule that I'm always been conducting this very show in the very Pavitra, Brahma Muhurat. Yes, definitely. I'm a very spiritual person, and I have separated this very private, space, private occasion, private moment for the, enlightenment, for the freedom, for the redeeming assumption, without any disturbances, without any sort of intervention, without any sort of encroachment and transgress from any part of the world, part of the entire universe, right? So this is a morning schedule I'm coming up. I don't know where you people are actually watching for, but definitely I am from Nepal. I am a Nepali girl, and I am always telling, I am always appreciating the very existence that I've got from my the Almighty, divinely divine, that I am the eldest baby girl, weighted 4.86 meter height. I am the eldest child of my dadu mamu. And what is the matter for fact that we need to understand is that we as a human beings always be so much grateful for what we have got in our life, because there are a lot of things that we cannot change. Even if we try hardest, even if we become so stubborn, even if we become so resilient and rude, right? Because there is a pattern, there is a natural system that has been conducted, that has been promoted, that has been you know uh, handled by the supernatural power. So we need to accept each and everything, and we need to find out the inner self, the inner power, the inner strength by ourselves. Because until and unless, if we are not getting ready, and if we are not getting ready, we are not going to be charged, we are not going to be revitalized, we are not going to be reactivated. So if we are not charged, if we are not reactivated, if we are not properly seek the very strength, the very capabilities, the very potentialities, the very genius that we are born over here, then there is nothing gonna left now until the decade existence that we do have without our notice. So it is very important for us to acknowledge. It's very important to comprehend what sort of a power, what sort of a divinity, what sort of a divinely guidances that we are actually born over here. We need to return back to ourselves, and we need to find out the very strength, the very cognitive flexibility, the intelligence that we are over here to direct the society, which society is always in dilemma and always in confusion, not finding out the pathfinder, not finding out the mentor, not finding out the leader, that leader which who is always been over here to direct the society in the path of certainty. Because when there is no person to direct the society in the right direction, in the right path, the society will definitely gonna be destroyed, definitely gonna be hypnotized, definitely gonna be destroyed, definitely gonna be devastated, destroyed. And we need to accept that destruction of the society when we are not focusing the improvement of the society in every aspect, you know restructuring the civilization, the culture, engineering from inside. Because to develop ourselves is to develop the community. To develop the communities means, of course, the development of the society. Uh, yeah, many people, have their one perceptions of living, one perceptions of their level of understanding the life that we are leading, right? But we people basically are same. But what is the very silver lining that difference set one people to another? No, one person to another person, the one individual to another is just the thinking level we need to understand. Okay. Yeah, it's been 3:35 a.m. in the morning, and I'm the morning blogger. I do have the you know I do have my YouTube channel, the PABI Show. So I'm getting ready for my morning schedule that I'm going for my morning race as I am over here. So before my morning race, it is the very motivational session that I'm always motivating you people out there. We were are watching, we were supporting me, and really with your precious time. Thank you so much from the inner core of my heart. My name is Bobby, edit 48.86 meta height, and I'm always, this is at a very schedule, this is the very routine, this is the very ritual that I'm providing with. Of course, the, Pavitra, Asir Asirvad from um, the Pavitra Pasupatinath Devata Hajur. Asis Asirvad from my daddy Mamoju Hajur. Asis Asirvad from Pavited 48.86 meter height from my side. So, what is the thing that I want to share over here is that yeah, now what I want to say is that I am the financial doctor, I am the service provider, I am the financial analyst, manager, and the multinational company that is American Life Insurance for the past. This company has been providing the service 150 years in the entire universe. So wherever you people are watching, wherever you are watching, if you are really interested to get insured and you desire to take the policy from Paviated for 8.86 meter height, then definitely I am over here to serve with the genuine service that I am over here. So my, yeah, my business numbers, or let's say my cell phone numbers, are 98183522097077164147, and my Gmail address is dr pabi pavi117 at the rate gmail.com. Dr pavi pavi117 at the rate gmail.com. Yes, 4K underscore. Yeah, hi babe. Hi. What's up? What's up? Okay, I'm getting ready for my morning schedule. As you people can sense that I'm already getting ready, and it's time for me to go outside. Okay, before leaving this a very session, I am performing the exercises over here. I like you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for liking me. Okay, yeah, I'm performing the exercise. Okay. This is the regular exercises that I've always been over here, motivating you all the people out there. We need to follow the physical exercises daily, though it's very hard, though it's very monotonous, though it's very complicated. Okay, I'm getting ready for my, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, I'm sweet 16. Okay. I don't know where you people are watching for, but I'm getting ready for my you go okay morning rush. Thank you so much. Love you all. Stay always privileged for what you are. Don't try to imitate all the virgins of life. Don't copy other people's life. Okay. Okay, I'm also sweet 16 boy. Okay, okay, thank you so much. You are almost my bhai, and it's been already 3:40 a.m. In the morning. In the next session, definitely I will be conducting the program in Nepali language. Okay. Okay, it's been 3:40 in the morning. Love you. Thank you so much. Love you all. Okay, we need to provide the time just for us because nobody is there to support you when you are in, crisis. So you need to develop the sense of, that emotional part within yourself, which will gonna support you when you are in the low phase. So don't disclose yourself totally, completely for those who are not there to support you genuinely, truly. Okay. Okay, I am going, as you know, that I am a morning blogger. Okay, I'm a morning blogger. I'm preparing blog for all the people out there. Check you can check the PABI show in the YouTube channel. Okay, the PABI show, where you can find the motivational um, you know speech, motivational short videos. Okay. Yeah, it's a English session, so you can come to the Nepali session in the next session. Okay, I'm in the box in okay, personal message. Okay, I think I need to go. I need to go. I need to get. I need to gotta go. Yeah, today as well. There are a lot of schedules. There are a lot of meetings. There are a lot of appointments. That today I do have my VIP meeting with a VIP. Okay, with a VIP, and yeah. What is the thing that I want to share over here is that if you people are really very interested to get insured, if you do desire to take the policy, then I'm over here to provide you the service. Okay, and don't be so much panic, don't be so much stress for what other people are criticizing, because people don't have all the time besides criticizing other people, seeking unnecessary stuff. Okay, and gossiping I don't like. Okay, 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 love you all, and you people know that it's already 28 minutes, and I'm going to run in such a way that you know even the champion will not compete with me. Okay, love you all.